Hey YouTubers, it's me Virginia, and I thought I would stand for this video. I'm going to talk about the 3 subscription boxes that I subscribe to. And I believe one of my first videos I made a comment that for me, I had chosen to try this out for a couple of reasons. The first reason being I've been so busy buying equipment, sewing machines, and I hate when I stand up here and all of a sudden get tongue-tied. Equipment, you know, the rulers and scissors and whatnot. And I'm so busy doing that I really do not have a fabric stash. And I started out 2 years ago in May. And I know in my videos I've said 3 years several times, but it's only been 2 years. And I was babysitting at the time. And I was babysitting in this room, using it as a daycare. And I was babysitting 5 children. I was making quite a bit of extra money, and I was loving life. Well, my health took a turn for the worse, and the children started growing up. And I stopped babysitting as much. I still babysit on Fridays, and because those children are now all in school, but there's a 4-day school week here in Kingman, Arizona. So they're out of school on Friday, so I only babysit on Fridays. So my spending money has plummeted, and which is okay. But I'm trying to build a little stash and still satisfy that need to add little doodads here and there. So I came across a video a couple, 2 or 3 months ago of someone unboxing Quilt Box or Sew Sampler or whatever. I started watching all of them. I'm going, wow, maybe this is a way that I can satisfy that need to build a little stash and still have, you know, add my collection of rulers and doodads. So I came up with this idea. Now, by no means is this an inexpensive thing, but quilting isn't inexpensive. It could be. I saw a video where there's a young lady that only uses fabric that she has repurposed from something else, and she has no scraps. She does beautiful work. But you know, to be honest, it just isn't me. I like shiny new things, and I like to try different accessories and tools and whatnot. So I had to set myself up a budget. And it's nothing for any of us quilters to walk into a local quilt store and spend $200. I can do it in a blink of an eye, and I know many others can do it too. Well, I don't have $200 a month just to go into one quilt store and buy fabric or tools or whatever else I need. I do Joann's a lot, and coupons, of course, but I knew that I couldn't just go haphazardly spending money anymore, so I thought, well, I'm going to try this, and this will budget my quilting money for the month. And I thought I would try these 3 boxes because I was very much drawn to them. So I want to talk about how much they are, what they're all about, and why I like each particular one. So we're going to start out with the Quilter Stash Box. Now this box, they advertise that you can use for, after you're finished opening it, you can use the inside to store a project or things that you're working on. And it is very true. These are 10-inch squares in here. There's a ruler right here. And I had taken this to the Quilters Guild, And with each box, it comes with a label, like I said, and you can, change the label in it as needed. And so far, I've really enjoyed this box. So this is, again, the Quilter Stash Box. You can order a try-me size, and that's $29, the try-me size. This is the full-size box. If you are so inclined, you can pay for it up front and save about $240 for the entire year, and it would come up to $540. I'm not going to do that one. Quarterly is $135. Monthly is $45, and I pay for it monthly. Subscription box. This one, I believe, ships about the 24th of the month or something like that. And you just go to the website, a Quilter Stash Box, and you sign up, and you put in all your information. I don't know if I went through PayPal or just actually put in my credit card number, my debit card, and it will automatically ship on that day of the month and pull that money out of your account. And it's $4.95 shipping and handling, so $49 is what I end up paying for this one monthly. Okay, Quilter Stash Box. And then we have my absolute favorite, the Fat Quarter Shop Sew Sampler. And this one has a membership fee or registration fee of 99 cents. I think it's one of those kind of things where they flash your card to see, if it's a good card or whatever, and quite a few companies do that. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on, my husband's calling. Fat Quarter Shop. Where am I? Oh, Sew Sampler. This one, I absolutely love. You've seen me say that a million times. Absolutely love it. One of the reasons why I absolutely love this is because it's the least expensive. It's half the price of these others. This one is $24.95, $4.99 shipping. So instead of $50, it's $25. No, $30. I don't know how to add. And I don't see any options to pay it in advance or anything else. So, Sew Sampler, $24.95, $4.99 shipping and handling. Okay, and then you just saw this one that I did. Quilty Box. Love it this time. And this one is 5% of the profits go to Quilts for Kids, which I thought was pretty cool. A 24-month subscription would roughly be $44 a box. That's a 12-month subscription, I'm sorry. If you paid it up in advance. 6 months is $45 per box. 3 months, $46 a box. Monthly is $48, which is what I pay. So, and this one ships on the 11th of each month. And Sew Sampler ships on the 20th of each month. So these are just subscription boxes that come monthly, and you don't know what's in them. And there's usually a theme or curator that has been chosen to help decide what goes into the boxes. I am really, really enjoying them. But there's other things I want to do too. Now, I finally started going to the Kingman Quilters Guild, and very, very nice bunch of women. And they are starting a class. Well, they aren't starting a class. One of the members there is starting a class. And it's a Judy Niemeyer's class for paper piecing. And she does fabulous stuff. And I've just been so starved for being with other, wanting to be with other quilters and getting to know people here in Kingman and getting out more because I've been so busy babysitting all these years that I thought, well, I finally get to go to the Kingman Quilters Guild and I want to take classes also. So right away they started talking about this new block of the month that's starting, or it's not a block of the month, it's just a class starting in January. And the first day you meet at one of the local quilt stores and you pick the fabric and she explains how to do that. And then the next day you're cutting the fabric and then the next day you're learning how to put it all together for the next class. So I'm like, hot dog, I want to do this. I want to do it because, like I said, I want to meet people and I want to learn new techniques and that kind of stuff. Well, I was, in my last box, let me grab this real quick because I'm going to need these little props. In my last sew sampler came a card advertising a new book by Edita Sitar. She's a wonderful, wonderful appliqueist and quilter, and oh my God, the work she does, and she's got AccuQuilt dies that she's designed, and since I started all of this, I have wanted so badly to do one of those beautiful appliques. I've got, you can't see it, oh, maybe I'll pull this back. Right here, I've been doing this one. And it takes such a long time, and all this is done by machine. And I do not, or I haven't liked doing the appliquing myself, raw edge applique or any of that kind of stuff. I just don't like the way it turns out because I'm too picky, and the precision of this type of applique I just love. So I've been drawn to it from day one. And every time I see one of these beautiful quilts, I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to do that. Okay, so I'm jumping back and forth here, and it'll all tie into this whole monthly budget thing. So with this Judy Niemeyer, or get back to Edita, it was advertising a new book that she's put out called Quilter's Patch. And it's a quilt. Quilter's Patch is a quilt. And it is a block of the month through the Fat Quarter Shop. And this block of the month starts in January. And each month they send you the fabric, the pattern, everything you need. I believe even thread. The quilt finishes 75 inches by 78.5 inches, and it includes over 21 yards of fabric and the Quilter's Patch book. So it runs from January 2017 to December 2017. And it costs let's say $25 a month. So I'm like, man, I want to do this. But I can't do it all. I can't do these boxes. I can't do the paper piecing and the block of the month. Boom, I'm going to spend $300 a month if I don't behave myself. So that came in last month's box, and I've been going to the website and reading about it and looking at it and debating. And then I happened to come across an old picture of this design wall with a quilt that I had made. I had all the blocks up here, not sewn together yet, and I thought, I don't even remember that quilt. And I stood in this room and stood in this room wondering, where the heck would I have put that, together? I would have kept it all together, of course, and why didn't I finish it? Well, I'm standing here looking at one of these little rollabouts, and I went, oh, I remember now. So I walked over there, and I grabbed all these little squares. Now, why didn't I do this? Well, why I didn't do it is because the back still had the paper on it. This is a very simple paper piecing, my very first try of it. And I proceeded to sit down and pick off this paper. And I'm like, I don't think I'm into this. Doesn't mean I'll never be into it, but I'm just not into it now. So I'm thinking, that Judy Niemeyer class is even more intricate, little teeny tiny pieces, and they probably have some wonderful ways of removing the backing and all kinds of tips and tricks, but let's face it, I'm not into it. So I'm not going to do the Judy Niemeyer class with the Quilters Guild this time. Maybe it's some other class that they have coming up I'll sign up for. But I knew that was going to be pretty pricey to do that. So that one went out the window, and I definitely went to the Fat Quarter Shop and signed up for Adidas Quilt of the Month. And the first part of it ships in November. So I'm so excited to be doing this. Yay me! So long-winded. Again, I'm going to put pictures and prices of these subscriptions. I am going to cancel the Quilty Box. It's $50, and as much as I've enjoyed this one, I can live without that box. So I'll stick with these two. I'll continue doing my unboxings, and you better believe that I'm going to do this block of the month as a video also. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please add questions or comments to the video underneath. Thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I'm hoping that if I could stay well and healthy for, just a little while, I could be a little bit more consistent in my posting these videos. My pick line is out. It's still red. It was taken out on September 2nd. And then I turned right around and was in the hospital last week. Pneumonia and strep. So I cannot start getting crazy and going out and about like I was doing, because my immune system is just dead right now, and I got to build it back up, and I really don't want to build it up to the tune of strep throat and pneumonia. So anyhow, feeling better today. I'm so happy. I'm going to go get me another cup of coffee and edit this video. You guys have a great rest of the day. Saturday. Tongue-tied. Bye.